Sunray, they do not have a supernova down below ground, but waiting for it. It's going to be Boomy.
Missing all his fire spirits onto Tim's, who's dodging very nicely. Does get the last one. Actually, Icarus dive joking. That was very dangerous of him. Scatterblast does go out. Tim's has Cookie, and KP will be there to follow up. Jokam, I don't know why you go for that dive. It was only level 1 anyway. It's 10 damage a second.
No. It's
In
not
your dream,
easy.
though. Mid lane, in trouble. Illuminate does fly through, although Armel falling low, but not low enough. The T1 should clear him up, and there was an Icarus snipe just in case. Now the Sunray will come out from Jokam, and they're going to try and find a secondary in the form of Tims on that snapfire, though Tims may get a courier for himself if they're not careful with that. Paulison going to keep moving forward, has the Nether Blast, but won't commit. And, you know, Tim's mount is running in a very strange way, John. That's not generally how it should work. Tim's still trying to run. Paulison has the brown boots. Tim's does at least force the split gold between the two, so it's
certainly a lot of investment, but the PL does take that much to keep up.
Well, in all fairness, KP does have the Primal Roar, but now Arena comes out, so he may have to commit, but he won't have time. The stun was there. The God's Rebuke, more than enough to burst through the Beastmaster's HP. So without do too much, and in fact, Tims is going to rotate with an Invis rune, but won't make the jump. And well, they're actually going to continue this tri-lane. With the Primal Roar, Forever should be okay to take down, and it looks like they will have the damage output. And perhaps now they can force down the T1 tower. He's coming. And he took the T1 bot tower, in all fairness, so he probably just felt like he could do that. Although Miracle now moving forward, he sees Gabby. He also caught Tims. That's a huge chrono very early on, and they'll find two massive pickups on the side of T1. In fact, In Your Dream's not done. The time dilation slowing down KB. In Your Dream taking a lot of T1 tower damage. Can he connect with the Split Earth? Not quite, so I think it's about time they leave. Although, what a spear coming up for Rev. He got the arena down as well, KB. He misses the God's Rebuke. It will not matter. He does really farming up very nicely at 4.8k, although Primal Roar, In Your Dream being caught out in his own jungle, and he will go down. Some great setup from KP.
Yeah, good pick off.
However, the PL has been caught out top lane. In Your Dream does land the Split Earth, and that's Gabby dead without even an ultimate committed. That is a pretty big concern.
Around with the Diabolical.
Chrono gonna catch two of them. KP, he walked into it just at the end as he was Primal Roaring. Still, the Primal Roar will be enough to stop them from killing off Tims, and now they look to turn it. But there's a Sunray. Arena actually catching two, but somehow the Beastmaster actually gets out of there. Just kind of squeezed his way between the lines, and with that, Paulison does go down to Gabby, but Gabby, he goes way too far forward and loses his own life. Now Armel trying to find more trades, but they will not get In Your Dream. Instead, they may have to settle for Forever, or will they? He just TP's out in front of them.
They just don't. TNC gonna try to take this time to clear out that Roche.
They are. The Keeper of the Light, though, going to get melted March. He was trying to take the outpost, and now they'll know the Roshan's going on. Forever gets another nice arena, but they've only got Armel in there. And that's not the target you really want to go after. Sunray will melt him a little bit, but nice blink away. Oh, actually gets the haste rune as well. Very nice. He comes back in after Tims now, just trying to really distract them as Will-O-Wisp in the backlines. They've caught In Your Dream, but the egg is going down still. They have the little shredder, and that'll be enough for Armel to finish the egg off. And with that...
Surprised Miracle didn't try to make anything happen with his chrono.
Didn't have it at the time, though. So now he does have it. KP does end up going down. March getting very low, does also die. He still holds onto the chrono. He doesn't need it yet. Gabby falling, and now the chrono comes out. He waited for another one to run in. They'll get the Aegis, but how do you deal with Armel? Well, In Your Dream's back. Split Earth will be there on the PL. They're just looking to melt Gabby down on Gabby. Doppelganger will be there, but In Your Dream is on his tail. They decrepify, they amp up the damage, and there's only one left. It'll be the Bristleback Armel, and you know what, John? When he's alone, he's a lot easier to deal with, and that's Armel. He's got a Lotus Orb now, so it helps a little bit. especially up against that Decrepify of the Pugna. Now for Rev, just holds his shield up and they are looping from behind as well. It's all a bait here. Miracle, he jumps on the high ground, spots on Armel. Armel's not really afraid, but now the arena's been dropped, so he's trapped in there. Do they have the damage? Primal Roar will come out onto the Void, but now he can just Chrono. Miracle's still not throwing it out. He's just holding on, and now the Chrono comes out, though the Spear knocks out Armel from the Chrono Spear. So Miracle, he goes after the Keeper of the Light. March, falling low, does go down. A bit of a mishap there with the Spear, but I guess you find something out of the Chrono in your dream. Doesn't manage to find KP.
They did lose out under Bristle still. Gonna be fairly happy with those results, although they're gonna try again.
What? I mean, Armel is so far forward. All by himself. There's no towers for his team to TP to. He's been speared up. He's dead. I mean, I understand it. You're a Bristleback, you're tanky, but they were doing 0 damage. I guess maybe they just saw the double damage rune and didn't realize he wasn't doing anything yet. And now a spear back for Rev. He's gonna find the Beastmaster KP and they burst him down. And that's it. That's one rack's gone. The best they can do is split push with Gabby down.
And they're losing their melee racks.
Yeah, they've lost their racks. And now Armel shows himself. Miracle just looking for the Chrono. There's the Primal Roar, but he's already BKB'd up. And now Polison will just heal him up as the Chrono does connect on 3 of them. Miracle found everybody. And with the Sun Ray, the Beastmaster will melt. KP is gone. He'll buy back. They do at least find Polison, and Forever is also falling low. But you've lost Armel on the Bristleback. Does he buy back into this? Well, Gabby's about to drop, so I think he may need to. Or perhaps this game might just be over as Tim's. He's melting to In Your Dream. He goes down. This is looking really, really bad. I think TNC may just be done with this, though. No, they'll buy back on Armel. They'll try to defend that final lane of barracks, but Miracle, he doesn't even want it. He wants a tier 4 towers. In Your Dream, meanwhile, just wants to kill March off. He'll TP right in front of the fountain, and he does get out.
Oh, man.
And that is the immediate smoke up. Armel will break it. Miracle does not have Chrono, but they don't care. They have Arena. It'll be good enough. Armel trying to slow them down. They want KB. Primal Roar will come out immediately. Now the Will-O-Wisp also being dropped, but the egg is there. Can they protect? They cannot. Joe Camp does die. This could be the team fight TNC needed, as the Will-O-Wisp is still holding everyone in, but they can't actually get the damage, and now they're on the cliff. Why are they on the cliff?
They got pushed.
Armel is just a sitting duck as Tim's trying to run away, but the Pulse Nova from In Your Dream will burn him down, and everyone is just dying. They call the GG.
Oh man.
And for Rev, was that his spear pushing them up,
Yeah.
or was that the God's Rebuke?
One of those two shoved them.
The creep wave away from the T1 tower, the Armel. Are you really going to stack these creeps up like this? He is. He's going to go for the double stack now, but he is taking a lot of damage from In Your Dream. In Your Dream really trying to slow this down, as Quill Sprays are still stacking up on In Your Dream, but that'll be First Blood coming out. I think he understood waves from 2 lanes now, John. We'll see Polison come in with Joe Cam. In Your Dream, of course, still behind them. He does have level 3 Scream, and he will go straight onto Armel. Armel really wants that creep wave before he dies. He will not get it, however. March trying to secure a courier, but he also dies, and that is going to be a lot of XP being denied from the Bristol.
They have actually rotated Gabby down mid.
For Rev, Fisher going to be there. Now KP going to join in. They just want to find a kill across the map, and Forev should go down here, and does. So at least they get a nice pickup for themselves and even find a shot. At least his aura does help the In Your Dream Queen of Pain. In fact, KB gonna get jumped on. Shadow Strike not being thrown out yet, but there it is, finally coming out. Now March trying to give Armel some Chakra Magic so he can keep fighting on this Bristleback, and In Your Dream, he's gone too far. He does manage to barely blink away, but Forev, he misses the hoof stop on the Centaur, and this should mean he dies again, as Armel will be able to clean him up with the Bristleback. And I don't... Forever again going to be sprouted up. Armel just taking the front lines, but now the hoof stomp comes out, but they'll commit Will-O-Wisp. They just really are just going to commit everything, as now they found Polison Tim's just jumping exactly where he needed to. And they even plant the GG branch. They will go after the mid-tier 1 tower.
Should be a fairly straightforward tower to take. T1 this time around.
Just gonna
do not.
secure the bounty runes once again. Although Echo, top lane, they found in your dream. Tims, again on the Earthshaker, just getting in there with the fish.
Wasted time there from T1. Then again, you could say the same about TNC at the very least. KP should be able to TP out. No.
No, Adaptive Strike is going to be there now. Jocam does come in on the Rubik. He goes for another TP, and they did not save the lift. Jocam used it very early on.
They still are taking it slow. You know, they're not forcing their hand just yet, but they're finding a lot on the map. They might be able to find 4F. He does come in for the point as well.
He doesn't have Stampede. He does use the Crimson Guard. I don't think it's going to really be enough. And yeah, Tims, again, he's just always in the right position as an Earthshaker. They're worth lead, and they really do have control of this game. In fact, who are they going on now? It is Jocam, though. Echo, in your dream, getting caught out on the Quap. Can they hold him down long enough? They got to pounce. I don't think that's enough, although the Will-O-Wisp will be. They even found Miracle's Courier, which did have the breathing room.
Definitely. Oh.
Yeah, Armel's not done. Jocam shows his face. They do Decrepify to save him for now, but can you really save them as Tims gets a beautiful Fisher off? Pollison's falling low as well on the Pugner. He goes down. Gabby could be in trouble, though he'll just Shadow Dance and try to fight back.
You know they can find more kills here. And T1, there's really just not much they can do.
Rev diffused up. Tims again, just with all the control. The Stampede comes out, but doesn't matter. I don't think it will, as Forever is starting to get surrounded. However, KP gets blown up by Miracle. Now they do find the Centaur, but Armel is losing a lot of HP in Miracle. Who is he morphed into? No one, apparently. It's on cooldown. But Tims, he gets another Fisher, and Pollison will lose his own life, and now Miracle. He's gone too far. Tims has all the control in the world. The waveform will come out in time.
Slowly working towards finishing up that Manta. Even then, I wouldn't say he's ready to go, although...
Gabby gets caught out. Sonic Wave, it's not enough. He gets a Shadow Dance off, and now a huge Will-O-Wisp coming out from March, holding 4 of them in. For Rev, still being controlled up as Jocam, falling very, very low. The Will-O-Wisp has been stolen by the Rubik. It is holding back the side of TNC now, but Armel, he gets a Centaur. Now Miracle trying to go onto KP. He can't finish the job off. They'll go after Armel instead on the Bristleback. But there's just too much control, and by the way, Echo is still available. So Tims, he's looking for that really nice Echo. He may just go into Miracle, who does morph into the ES, gets the Fisher off. Is it going to matter? Not quite. They have the pounce there from Gabby and Armel.
To just keep playing aggressive.
Pollison does get caught out on the Pugner. And, well, he has Decrepify. He'll delay things a little bit, but he's almost certainly going to go down. Tims on the Earthshaker again, the one going for that Ags build. Well, we may not even have time to find out, as it looks like Forev has been caught out in the mid lane. Gabby with the pounce and Tims with the Fisher, and now the Echo will just be onto 2 in the back lines, but Pollison very, very close to dropping here. In fact, he does, and now Jocam has nowhere to go. He does steal the Will-O-Wisp, but doesn't matter. It does not. They may be able to find a trade in Gabby, but no. It looks like Gabby will be able to get away in your dream. Still holding onto the Sonic Wave. Will run in with the Shadow Blade, and he is actually underneath an Observer and Sentry, so they jump in your dream with the Orchid. Can they blow him up in time? They can. Gabby, that's a huge kill. And now Tims, they need to find this Earthshaker. Tims, he does get caught out and does die. And in fact, they have found another. Of course, it is March. You've got to find that Keeper of the Light. It wouldn't be a good team fight without one. Gabby gonna find the Rubik. Nice Fisher coming out from Tims. They just want to get rid of Jocam immediately, and they do. Can they go through the HP of Forev? Well, he's really not that tanky. Tries to run away, but that Spirit Vessel taking him down, and Gabby does get the pounce thanks to the Sprout. Both those heroes without buyback. Gabby will also manage to get his gem back now. And T1, how do you defend this final lane of Rax? KP just jumps in from behind, gets an Orchid off onto Pollison. Pollison also doesn't have buyback gold.
And I don't think you can defend this. Miracle's not even in his base.
He's just trying
Playing
to...
tag with Tims.
Tim's just not allowing him to get back. And Tims is going to just play with him now. The Rax has already been taken, so he may as well just have some fun. Miracle will try to go back at it, but the GG's been called. They know. The game's over. Mega Creeps are up for TNC, and they are able to force this to a game number 3.
Yeah, really well played from TNC.